to be bringing my sourdough starter back to life. So it's been in the fridge for a few months. So it has what's called hooch on the top. So I'm going to dump out the hooch and let it get to room temperature before I feed it again. And shout out to Emma for getting me this cute apron. Love it. It's gonna be perfect for making my sourdough. Pour that out. I wrap this back up and we're gonna let it sit out and get to room temperature before I feed it again. All right, here is my sourdough starter after feeding her and letting her rise for 24 hours. And now I'm going to feed her, discard and feed her again. And again, I'm putting in equal parts of flour. I'm using the Food Nanny's all-purpose white flour, and then I am using our filtered water machine. Okay, I just got done mixing it up, and it should kind of just be like a thicker pancake mix consistency. That's what works for me. And then wrap her up, and then let her sit. I let her sit for a day before I feed her. So it is 7:51 this morning. I will feed it again tomorrow morning around the same time. All right, here's my sourdough. I am going to feed it again and then try to start making some bread later on today. Okay, I have discarded, and now I am going to put some flour and filtered water in. All right, again, I'm using the Food Nanny's all-purpose white flour, and let's go. All right, we are gonna go in and start making our sourdough. So here is the starter. It's pretty active. So we are gonna make some bread. We are gonna do 125 grams of starter. Now we are going to add 362 grams of water, warm filtered water. So we're gonna zero out our scale, put the warm filtered water in, put our water in, and now we are going to use our bread whisk and whisk it all up. Okay, now we're gonna add 500 grams of flour. Okay, I forgot to put the salt in, so we're gonna put that in right now. Definitely not how you're supposed to do it, but it's all mixed in, and we are gonna let it sit on the counter covered with a cloth for 1 hour. All right, it's been an hour, so I'm gonna start my first round of stretch and folds. This honestly doesn't look like my best work, but we're working with it. We're rolling. So let's go. just as a quick layer. A little bit more. And then we take our dough and we flip it open on the top. And then we're gonna wrap it and throw it in the fridge, and we're gonna take it out in the morning to score and bake. All right, we are preheating our oven to 500 degrees, and then we are going to put our Dutch oven in there to preheat. We'll let that preheat for about 20 minutes, and then we will score our sourdough and get it ready in the oven. I'm going to use parchment paper. We have our dough. So this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna do a basic design on this because it is my first time doing this in a few months, so I kind of just want to see how it turns out. So we're gonna score it, do a little half circle, and then I'm just gonna do a few more on this side. Okay, it's now been in the oven for 20 minutes, preheating at 500 degrees, the Dutch oven. So we're going to take it out. It's very hot, so be careful. And we're going to put our sourdough on. Take our sourdough. Close up. So what it looks like before. We're gonna put it in the oven at 500 degrees for 35 minutes. All right, the bread has been in the oven for 35 minutes at 500 degrees. Now we're gonna take it out and take the lid off the Dutch oven and drop the temperature to 425 for 10 minutes. Okay, do zoom in a little bit. Why? Ooh, look at that! Oh my god, it's turning out. So we're gonna do 425 for 10 minutes. All right. It's been 10 minutes at 425 and we took the top off the Dutch oven, so now we are going to take it out and see what it looks like. It's looking good. So we're going to take the bread out, and I am going to let it sit and cool for about 10-20 minutes, and then we will cut into it. All right, this is the final product. It's looking good. Rose pretty well. So now I'm going to cut into it. It does look a little gummy on the inside, but I think we did a pretty good job for making this the first time in a few months. And my sourdough starter was in the fridge for a while, so I will continue making them and let you know how it goes. Thank you for watching.